Welcome back to Drawlords, where we make all sorts of D&D builds. Today's build being the ultimate Arcane Antique Collector. This build excels at utility and supporting the party with all of their access to interesting items, effects and abilities collected on their travels across your D&D table. Before we begin, I'd like to shout out this Fiverr page that will be linked in the description, where we do curated D&D content, homebrewed for your own setting, and also art to go along with it. If you like the sound of that, please check it out, and back to the video. Starting off with the most obvious class choice for a build like this, we're going to take Artificer. But less obviously, we are only taking 3 levels, stopping at the Armourer subclass to grab our Centerpiece Antique, a huge set of arcane armour. This, alongside with the magic items and trinkets we gain from Artificer infusions, such as improved arcane focus, improved defence, or even the ever useful Bag of Holding. At this level, we can grab a total of 4, not including the armour, which gives us not only a good start into the collector flavour, but also mechanically sets us up nicely for a tanky melee caster build, allowing us to make attacks with the armour using our intelligence and giving us some useful defences from the AC and the Guardian Field ability, which, while it's only 3 HP, is a fully refreshable pool of hit points to take the edge off of enemy attacks, especially as early into the game as we are. From Artificer, we move on to another class to gain an unofficial older brother feature to defensive field in Arcane Ward. Yes, that does mean we're going to go wizard for a bulky melee caster. Well, cast out your previous misconceptions of wizard, because I'm here to show you that they are in fact the tankiest casters with a little help. Arcane Ward is a protective shield around you with HP equal to twice your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. Do note that because these are not temporary hit points, they stack with your defensive field and any other temporary hit points you might gain. You might also think that this only gives you around 8 HP, and you would be correct. However, this ward recharges HP equal to twice the level of any abjuration spell you cast. This includes spells like Shield, Counterspell and Dispel Magic, meaning you are frequently going to be refreshing your Arcane Ward's HP. Now for the final pieces to this collector's puzzle, we're now going to get 2 more powerful trinkets to aid us in our trials and tribulations. These coming from Warlock. The first thing from Warlock is Genie Vessel. Yes, this character found the Genie's Lamp, or some other vessel for a genie not related to Disney. This allows you to do the typical genie thing of going into your vessel, and it can also allow for some interesting stealth missions and other operations, because you can actually hear outside of your vessel while you're in it. Also from Warlock, we're going to go Pact to the Talisman. This allows us to add a d4 to any ability check, but if we invest some invocations into it, we can also add a d4 to any saves, or as a reaction we can deal our proficiency mod damage to any creature that hits us with an attack and move them 10 feet away from us without a save. Additionally, all of this can be given to another party member if they wear the talisman instead of you. However, I feel like this character is a hoarder, so will most likely keep it to themselves. If your party wants to, they can carry the Bag of Holding. Up to now you have 3 levels in Artificer and Warlock, and then 2 levels in Wizard. So here are the decisions. I would recommend either maxing out Wizard or going to 10 levels of Warlock. The 10th level Genie Warlock feature allows multiple creatures to enter the vessel with you, all able to take a short rest within just 10 minutes. It also gives you access to more invocations, which can be flavoured as maybe old artefacts that gave you powers or other interesting trinkets. Useful ones are always Ghostly Gaze, Gifts of the Depths and Arcane Concentration, allowing you to see through walls, breathe underwater and have advantage on concentration checks respectively. Alternatively, you can go all the way into 14th level Wizard, giving us access to 7th level spells like Symbol, Glyph of Warding on steroids, Globe of Invulnerability and Plane of Binding, all high level spells with an insane amount of utility and the added benefit of even quicker recharging your now around 32 HP Arcane Ward, and you didn't believe me that wizards could be tanky. All in all, we are now a heavy armour wearing, because Armourer removes the strength requirement of armour, behemoth with multiple streams of magical protection from bonuses to rolls to additional HP, and we hit hard using our intelligence to deal D8 lightning punches or casting big spells either offensively or defensively to have a huge impact on the state of play. The Warcaster feat will be an invaluable pickup While we might not be a bear totem barbarian, we are a functional tank with a plethora of utility and defensive options from our random antiques. Today's cinematic moment is, if you would imagine, you turn up to an old magic shop, inquiring about the items to aid you on your quest to defeat the big bad. The shopkeep regales you of their own stories with their own exploits as a retired adventurer, before seemingly coming to a decision. They beckon you into the back of their emporium, where you find all sorts of magical antiques and artifacts, including a hulking suit of armour. The shopkeep looks at you and asks if there's room for one more on your adventure.